Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I've just made it back out today to Clover Gorge. I was here obviously a few weeks back now, probably about a month and a half ago, and now the actual autumn colours are starting to be produced within this location. It's yeah, really stunning. I was super impressed with the location last time I was here, which you can see the vlog to above. But today, hopefully picking out some of those autumn colours, a little bit of maybe reflections on the gorge area around here as well and the waterways. But yeah, working out to be a really interesting shoot. So let's come along for the journey. So having a good look around here, found this really interesting composition. With the direction that the light's coming in today, it's creating this lovely pattern and shadow within the gorge area here. But because of that, there's quite a high dynamic range between obviously the darkness in the shadows and obviously the brightness of the sun here as well. So having to manually bracket the images. So I've got one image set up on f9, ISO 100 and approximately 1/30th of a second, and then the same image set up at 1/1000th of a second as well, and then looking to blend the two images together in post-processing. So the compositions that I've got from this one location is two. One, I've used obviously the 18 to 135 lens, zoomed right in at 135mm on one of the silver birch trees that's the other side of the gorge here, creating a lovely sort of diagonal pattern of the branch throughout the image, and it's got those yellowy leaves compared to the dark green around it. So hopefully working out quite interesting for that composition. Then I've zoomed back out to 18mm and then done 2-image pano of that tree within the sort of centre of the image pretty much, and then obviously panning round to the left of the image as well, or the composition I've got here. And zooming back out at 18mm, what I'm liking about that image is I've got the lovely leading line in the diagonal bottom of the right hand corner of the image, leading up to the sort of top right of the image, of the shadows, both of the tree line as well as the gorge converges down, but also the shadows that's being created in the waterway here as well. So yeah, really interesting with both images just from one location. So yeah, already proving out really well. And hopefully with the sun conditions as well, it's very cloudy and sort of coming in and out, the sun is behind the clouds. Yeah, hopefully working out to pick out an image and then obviously isolate it that little bit more using the light as well. But 2 images in the bag already, working out to be a really good shoot so far. So for the next composition here, I had to wrestle a bit getting through the undergrowth to get down to the side of the gorge and the waterway here, because there's some fantastic trees out there on one of the islands, turning those lovely sort of coppery colours that you get at autumn time. But to actually get to it is really, really tricky. However, I've got the camera set up here on 18mm, ISO 100 and f9 as the aperture, but I'm bracketing the image of 2 stops either side because of the dynamic range that we've got here with the shadows and obviously the brightness in the sky as well. Hopefully with those 3 exposures in the bag working out to be really good once I compile them all back in post-processing. But making sure I've got the camera as level as possible and using the base leveler as well to make sure that I'm getting it obviously as level as possible and working out to be really interesting. The key thing for this image and where it's lifting it that next level is waiting for when the sun breaks through and obviously highlighting the colours on the leaves of the tree out there, working out to be really interesting and making sure I've got the 2-second timer on, quickly clicking away, and obviously let the camera take the 3 different exposures. So working out, yeah, really interesting and well worth the effort fighting through the brambles to actually get to the front here. So it's proved again to be a really great location to come to visit here at Chafford Gorge. Picking out some of the colours, autumn colours around the areas, working out really interesting. It's still kind of on that cusp, probably about sort of 25% already turned, but waiting for the rest of it to obviously go. And if it does, and when it does, this will work out a really interesting location to come to visit. Particularly sort of looking over into that side of the gorge over there. If all of those trees were in lovely autumn colours, with the reflections being into the water as well, yeah, absolutely A1 image there. And hopefully it's just waiting for that time to come and then optimising the time to actually come here as well. And I think that's the thing really for autumn photography. Build up a knowledge of different locations within your local area to then work out how the progression of autumn is happening. And each year is different, yes, but knowing the location and knowing the compositions is not necessarily going to change that much from year to year, and that's where it's going to store up in the memory banks hopefully, and I'll be able to come back here next year at the right time of the year as well. So yeah, again, as I said earlier, fantastic locations to come to visit. Hopefully you've enjoyed it as well coming on to the journey. Apologies, it is a little bit gusty here, so if I have to run out and grab the Canon 600D, it's blowing over. As those regular viewers know, that's not a great thing to happen. However, yeah, really enjoyed it, hopefully you have as well. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. And on that point, thanks so much to everyone that's recently subscribed to my channel. Absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for doing that. Hopefully you're enjoying the content, which is the main thing really. Please make sure you leave us a comment as well, as I really do enjoy those comments and those interactions and how you found the videos as well. But thanks a lot for watching, and until next time, take care.